Hello everybody, welcome to Yuki Cooks. Today's recipe, Stollen. Stollen is a German fruit bread, but it's enjoyed widely by the British, especially during the Christmas times. It has become a very important part of British cuisine. It has a marzipan in it, and in today's video, I'll be providing you with the marzipan recipe. Since Stollen is a bread, and bread requires proving, it can be a very tricky process and things can go wrong. So I'm making it in a cake form. Also, I'll be making almond flour right from scratch. At the same time, we'll be making this beautiful Christmas fondant decorations. It's very easy. And of course, candied fruits without rum. So let's start off. Take 20 grams of globe grapes and put it in a pan. Remember, we do not have rum here. That doesn't mean that we are not going to enjoy a good Stollen. Let's use 20 more grams of long black grapes. They are ripe ones. I know that there are many people who do not like alcohol, so this recipe is for them. Add some sultanas and raisins. They are around 20 grams each. To that, we'll add some sugar. And after that, we'll keep it on a low flame and we'll cook it. You just have to make it nice and mushy, and that's it. Now let's add the zest of one orange. Make sure that the oranges are very sweet. Squeeze in the juice of one orange, and then on a low flame, we'll cook it till it becomes nice and mushy like this. We want to add a bit of glaze to all our fruits because Stollen has glazed fruits. Although it's soaked in wine, or should I say rum, most of the time, but this one is good enough. Take 200 grams of almonds, blanch them, and after they are dry, just roast them. After roasting them, you can put it in a grinder and make it into a fine powder. After that, you need to sieve the powder. Just add a little bit of cornstarch in it and sieve it through a sieve. Your almond flour is done. Now let's make the marzipan. For the marzipan, I'm taking 50 grams of butter. To that, I'm adding 100 grams of almond flour and 20 grams of powdered sugar. Use your hands to bring it all together. It comes together very easily. The thing is, for marzipan, egg whites are used, but I'm not using egg whites today because I'll be inserting the marzipan into the cake directly after the cake is done. So it won't get cooked. Just roll in the marzipan and store it. Now we'll start off with the cake. Take 200 grams of butter. To that, add 50 grams of white sugar. It's caster sugar. To that, we'll be adding 50 grams of brown sugar. We'll be making the cake by creaming method. By this method, the cake is very soft, yet at the same time, it's very dense. Start mixing everything together very nicely with the help of a spatula first. After that, we'll be using the blender. I'm sure that a lot of you are facing problems while making cakes and muffins with butter. Now the creaming is done, so we'll start using the blender. We'll use the blender until it becomes pale in color. Whisk till it becomes nice and pale in color. After that, we'll be whisking 3 eggs. But we won't be adding the eggs to the butter and sugar like we do it for cakes and muffins. Take 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, add half a tablespoon of baking powder. Add half a teaspoon of baking soda. Sieve just a little bit. Don't sieve all. And you mix it. If you use this method, your cake batter will never split. Now you can add a little bit of the egg mixture. Just a little bit. And mix it. This method is applicable to all muffins and cake recipes where butter is required. That's the reason why most people avoid butter and they use oil in place of butter because of the splitting issue. Now we'll add a little bit of more flour to it, sieve it, and then mix it. After everything gets incorporated nicely, then you can add some more eggs. You have to repeat the process at least 4 to 5 times. Let's add a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and after that we'll be adding 2 heaped tablespoons of almond flour. It's a Stollen after all. And then now we'll add our candied fruits. Who said we can't have a stollen without having rum? Here you are. You can have a look at it. It's as yummy as a real stollen. In fact, this is even better because it's in a cake form. Mix everything together very nicely. Now add some walnuts. You can add pecans if you want to. Add a teaspoon of cinnamon powder and half a teaspoon of allspice powder. Give everything a nice mix. Then we'll pour in the batter in a large loaf tin. I won't be adding the marzipan to the cake batter because if you do that, the cake will end up into a hot mess. So we'll insert it later. Bake it in a preheated oven for 25 minutes at 170 degrees. Now let's start making the fondant decorations. Just make a dough of your fondant like you make rotis and use the fondant cutters. It's very easy and it's very simple. Just make sure that the fondant is not too thick. Otherwise, it'll stick everywhere. It's very, very easy. Last time when I used gel color to color my fondant, all the color got stuck into my nails. So this time I thought maybe I'll use gloves. But look what happened. It doesn't work. You have to use your hands. The warmth of your hands enables all the color to get into the fondant very easily. Just make sure that you save your nails and use the palm of your hands like this. I have found through trials and errors that this is the best way to color fondant. If you have any other way, please let me know in the comment section. You can use your imagination to make your own creation. Here I'm just using any random fondant cutters and I'm going to make any design. It should be just red and green to go in with the Christmas theme. Here all my decorations are done. Our cake is done. Let's get it out of the pan and cool it. Let's use a spatula to punch in a hole right through the cake like this. Right now the cake is semi-cool. It's not completely cool. I had kept the marzipan in the freezer. I'm inserting the marzipan directly into the cake like this. Because if you add the marzipan to your cake batter, your cake will turn into a hot mess. Here you can insert it very easily. Take some powdered sugar and cover the cake with the powdered sugar. Make sure that you cover it very nicely. Sprinkle it everywhere. Thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. See you later in another beautiful and exciting recipe.